We want to be recognized and celebrated based off of the hard work that we're doing to create beauty products that are inclusive. We don't want to be celebrated and recognized just because we're Black. We want to be recognized and celebrated because we're creating amazing products. Hi, my name is Tiffini Gatlin, founder of Latched Into Beauty, and you're watching The Glam Gap, brought to you by Clinique. I am a former assistant vice president of consumer and small business banking. I worked in banking for almost a decade, and I decided to resign and venture into entrepreneurship. I started my own magazine. I had started a concierge service. I had created an award show for bloggers. I became a blogger and I worked as an influencer for several years. My start into the beauty industry was actually creating the first pre-curled and looped crochet hair to prevent Black women from hot water burns while protective hairstyling. The way that women were doing the style, I didn't like the different steps that you had to go through in order to create the final style. It was super dangerous. You know, we were taking synthetic braiding hair, brushing it out, rolling it around a rod, and dipping it in boiling hot water. You can imagine water that's hot enough to boil a pot of noodles, and then sticking your head and dipping your head in this pot to set the style was super dangerous to me. I have two daughters, and my oldest daughter got her hair braided for the first time. She sat for 8 hours and paid over $200 for her to get her hair braided. And 2 days later, her scalp was inflamed and irritated, and she needed to take the style out. And so we took the style out, and she had bruising in her scalp. And I started doing some research and found that there was a whole community of women who were complaining about scalp irritation from wearing synthetic protective hairstyles. And I started doing research and found that there were actually toxins in the braiding hair. That really kind of catapulted me and my business in creating non-toxic synthetic hair extensions for Black women. One of the lessons that I learned is that you can't do it alone. You do need help. You do need to ask questions. You do need to access your network. I learned that asking for help doesn't make you weak. It doesn't show that you're not being resourceful. It's showing that you trust other people to help you on your journey, and that you'll be able to, appreciate that so much that you'll also be willing to help others as they're coming along and starting their business as well. It shows you that people really want to see you succeed. As a whole, the beauty industry could support Black businesses by not treating them as a minority. I think that we want to be celebrated and recognized as founders who are just doing amazing things despite the color of our skin. We appreciate the articles and we appreciate the recognition, but it always comes with these are the Black women that you should know in beauty, instead of, these brands are creating amazing products. And I think that, beauty just needs to be inclusive, including the founders who are creating these products for Black women. So in the next 10 years, where I hope to see my brand is accessible to Black women in retail stores. The only place that Black women have been able to shop for my product is in Black neighborhoods, in communities where it's not well supported, beauty supply stores where they're followed around while shopping and they just don't have a delightful experience. With beauty products, women want to be able to touch, feel, see the product that they purchase, and I think that there is something to be said by a mass retailer, understanding the needs of Black women and making accessible products that help to support their beauty needs. At Lashley Hooks, we feel that women shouldn't have to compromise their skin, their health, or their confidence. We believe that products that are safe should be accessible for every woman.